What's up, everybody? It's Sid and Millie. We're back with another episode.
Yes, yes,
A
yes.
little bit of a random Man United topic.
Yeah.
So, what are we chatting about today, Millie?
Yeah, basically, we're going to chat about this year's Premier League transfer of the season, who was Senne Lammens. So,
Ooh.
if you've been watching Manchester United, obviously, our goalkeeper has had a massive impact on the team, on the squad, the way we
Mm-hmm.
play. And yeah, he got transfer of the season, and it was a well earned reward.
Hell
So,
yeah.
that's what we're going to be chatting about today.
All right, great. Well, what goes into, I guess, like the determination for transfer of the season?
I guess with that, they're looking for a player who makes a really big immediate impact on the team, someone who essentially helped the team get to where they are, someone who, didn't necessarily need that adjustment period that other players might need with a transfer. They were able to come in and make an immediate impact. So I think that is kind of what goes into them choosing who gets the transfer of the season award.
Okay,
Yeah.
really cool. That's good to know. So, I guess, like, how does that for you, or also for what you've been seeing, how has
Mhm.
that applied to Lammens for the Manchester United
Yeah, I
season?
think as soon as Michael Carrick, or I guess it happened a little bit before Michael Carrick, but there was something, we obviously signed Lammens at the start of the season, but he wasn't starting right away. It took a
Hmm.
little bit for him to, get that first goalkeeper position
Yeah,
from the club. Obviously,
true.
the previous coach was upset that they didn't get the goalkeeper he wanted, and so he took out that frustration on Lemens by not playing him when he
Mm,
was the better goalkeeper.
wow,
And so after a couple of mistakes by Bayern, finally
that's
Lemens got
right.
his nod and got the
Yeah,
opportunity, and we really never looked back at that point.
I know. I feel like he started every single
Every game
game.
after that. Yeah, I forget how many games it was, but yeah, there was a certain point when he started, and then he just kept starting for the rest of the
Right.
season.
Wow.
And yeah, just a massive impact. I think he brought a bunch of stability to the Man United back line.
Hmm.
And I previously was a defender, so I can speak to when you have someone that you trust behind you, it massively calms down the back four.
Yeah.
As defenders, you're always going to try and, make that block or make that tackle, try and block shots, but you can't get to everything,
No,
right?
of course
Shots are
not.
always going to get through. There's always going to be crosses. There's always going to be those sorts of situations. So you really need a goalkeeper that you can depend on behind you. And Lemons really embodied that for the whole season.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And you make such a good point about like the trust from the back four as well,
Yeah.
because I feel like in our videos before
Mm-hmm.
Lamens was starting,
Yeah.
you were very vocal about how
Yep.
we had to play so deep because of the lack of trust in the
Yeah.
goalkeeper and the lack of
Exactly.
like ability to know that he was going to have everyone's back when it
Exactly.
came down to it.
100%. And
So,
not just, not just Lemens being like a sturdy player in for the back four, but also making important saves in key moments in games. I mean, he not only oversaw 8 separate clean sheets,
that's really
8 separate
good.
shutouts, massive.
That's really good, actually.
So that was fantastic for him.
Hmm.
But then along with that, he had so many key saves, like immense saves in such
True.
key moments that really made or broke, United getting a result.
Hmm.
And so that again, it just embodies why he was such a key player for United. He really, really like saved the squad in some moments, and in really tight moments in games, you need key players to have big moments. And
Hmm.
Lemons did that. He showed up every time we needed him. Strong in the air on corner kicks, strong in the air on set pieces, always claims his 6 yard box. And then on top of that, he makes key saves in instrumental moments, and you really can't beat that.
Yeah, that's very true, Millie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And then additionally on top of that, like even though it drives us a little bit crazy sometimes when we're playing short out of the back, it
Oh
also
my,
shows the confidence that the players have in their goalkeeper.
that's
They're
true.
trusting
That's
him
true.
to connect that first pass, to play that first pass. And I know that there were instances where it didn't work out, but again, this is a new system. And
Hmm.
so the fact that the goalkeeper is being challenged to do that, and he welcomed that challenge and was able to play out and make good passes in most cases,
Hmm.
it definitely speaks volumes to him as a player. And as someone who's still pretty early in his career, I think he's got a long career at Man United ahead of him.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
I'm really excited to see, you know, what else he can bring.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see in the future, we'll probably see him getting, you know, the Golden Glove, keeping the most shutouts in
Ooh.
the Premier League. I think that is the caliber of goalkeeper that Lammens is. And
Mm-hmm.
I really, really am excited to see his development and success in the future with the club.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, all we want is for the success of the players. So
Yeah.
we'd love to see
100%.
that and love to see him starting again next season for
100%.
the,
I think it's a no-brainer. I
yeah,
think he's
valid.
more than earned the first choice goalkeeper position at Man United. I think it's his. I think it's his position to lose at this point. I think it
Okay.
would take a lot for someone to come in or to beat him out of a role. I think it would be it takes something crazy. So for right now, while he's healthy, while he's performing, I can't see it. I think he is the guy. In Lammens we trust.
Yeah.
You know, I think he's just safe hands back there. He gives
Yeah.
the fans composure. He gives the
Mm-hmm.
fans, you know, we can take that deep
Trust
breath
and
back
yeah.
there. We know that shots coming in are not just going to leak in. You know, he's got sturdy hands. He
Mm-hmm.
always gets behind the ball, and you know that's really what you
It's
want
what
from
you
a
need.
goalkeeper.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I think it's a very, very well earned award for
Yeah,
Lammens. Yeah, he was
absolutely.
fantastic.
So exciting for him, so exciting for the team and everything. Yeah, I
Yeah, and
mean,
I
we
think it
really
speaks
love to see
volumes. I
it.
think, you know, in footy, you know, no award is an individual award, you know, so it definitely speaks volumes to the team around Lammens, Man United as a
Mm-hmm.
whole, the players in the defense who really brought him in and had that trust in him, which also in turn gave Lammens the confidence to excel. So I think, you know, it goes hand in hand. The award is really for the whole back line, all the defenders, because everybody worked hand in hand with Lammens to
Yeah.
help him get to that point. So just brilliant. It's brilliant. So yeah, look, see Lammens got, you know, transfer of the season play, you know, for Man United. That's massive. It's
Mm-hmm.
fantastic. And I hope it does wonders for his confidence because,
Yeah,
you know,
true.
there's only up to go from here.
Yeah, well, then we can't wait to see where it goes. Yeah.
Facts.
And
So yeah, go ahead.
oh, well, this was kind of off topic. Do you
That's
know where
okay.
he's from?
He is from Belgium, I believe.
Oh,
If I'm not
okay.
mistaken, I believe he is from Belgium,
Are
but
they in the World Cup?
I believe
Random
so. Yeah,
questions,
just
just
random,
because this
but
is coming up.
yeah, it
So I
would be
was
cool to
like, do
see
we
him
know if
play.
he's gonna
Yeah, well,
play?
because we'll definitely be keeping up with the United players throughout the
Mm-hmm.
World Cup. So yeah, if he's out there, we'll be watching. We'll be
Yeah,
supporting him, and you know, hoping that he and his
he
country
does
do well.
well. Yeah.
But yeah, those were our thoughts on seeing Lammens getting the transfer player of the year in the Premier League. He excelled for Man United, and can't wait to see what else he does next.
Yep.
So
So if you made it this far,
thanks
thanks
for
for
watching.
watching.
We'll see you
See you
next
next
time.
time.
Peace.
Bye.